Your prospects are so unbelievably close to working with you, but you give up on them. You gave up on them. Well, I've called him twice, 2 days in a row now, he's not interested. Fuck him, I'll go and buy some more leads. And that person, you know how hard it is for people to make this shift, you know how hard it is for people to take a jump and invest in a brand new thing and change and make a big commitment. You're giving up on people too easily, right? What kind of coach does that? So really follow up at least like 5 to 7 days in a row after they've asked you for information, they've asked you to contact them, and make sure after that 7-day period they still haven't answered, drop onto like a once a week SMS text message to them, keep them updated on things, keep them in the loop, keep talking to them, be persistent, right? Don't stop, because you never know. You never know when they'll, and you know, a lot of the time when marketers don't get this a lot, but most of the time when someone on your list actually does pull the plug and comes to work with you, like they say, I've read your emails for a few months, or I'm finally coming to work with you, we usually attribute it to an internal event. Like we think, oh, it was that email subject line I put out, or it was the offer I did this week. Most of the time, it was an external event that had nothing to do with your marketing that day. Because let's say they get my email after 90 days on my email list, and they come in and buy from me that day, and I said, oh, you know, was it the email that made you buy? And they're like, I can't remember what was on the email. But you've been in my face for like 90 days, but today they'll tell you an external trigger happened. Someone called me fat, or my friend had a heart attack, or it's January, like a seasonal event. Most of the time, it's an external event that makes them pull the trigger. But only if your internal events and your internal marketing is persistent and you are present there.
And you're top of mind.
Top of mind. You just need to be like, oh hey, like, we're here when you're ready. 3 days later, an email, we're here when you're ready. Next day, you're here when... Your emails haven't got to be that fucking good. People don't realize that. You just need to be consistent. And you will wear them down eventually. And top of mind. So when it does come to it, to make an external change, they see a Netflix show or whatever happens, they'll go, I don't get in shape. Oh, it's those guys that email me all the time. Right? Oh, hey, I want to do it. I'm reading your emails. And then if you have like a Facebook ads manager, they're like, oh yeah, it was that retargeting ad we did for you, bro. Or, you know, someone's like, oh, it's that subject line in the email that, and they'll try, and they'll sometimes try and attribute that success to them and give you false positives. And it's like, probably wasn't, right? I mean, in some cases, yes, but, you know, it's a two-way thing, right? So, just be persistent, you know? Think about when you go to a bar and you always get like that really like, old, drunk guy that just keeps talking to you. Be that guy. Yeah. Be that guy in your marketing. Right? Just do that. Like I'm telling you, that's the secret. That's the biggest secret right there. So that's a few things you can do. And then the other thing is, a big one for you guys, when you do get people on the phone, be flexible.